Mojang just released Snapshot 25W20A for Minecraft 1.21.6. This is the final snapshot in this update cycle, which means we're soon going to be seeing the summer drop officially released in-game. With Minecraft 1.21.6 just around the corner, there aren't a ton of new features in this snapshot, but let's take a look at what was added. The first change that you'll notice is the main screen panorama has updated. We have a couple different dried ghast blocks hiding around here, as well as some ghasts and some happy ghasts wearing different colored harnesses. This is not a drill. At very, very long last, the saddle is finally craftable. It's been in the game for a very long time, and now we finally have a crafting recipe for it. Previously, if you had put a saddle onto a pig, you would need to kill that pig to get the saddle back. Now we can use a shears and right-click to reclaim it. What are you looking at? You will not, however, be able to farm these by getting them off of Ravagers. As you can see, it is wearing a saddle, but if I right-click on a shears, nothing's going to happen. That is not a saddle that we can actually take. Here we have two dispensers that both have a shears in them, and on the left here we have a sheep. If we go ahead and click that button, the shears are going to work, and it's going to give me the wool off of that sheep. But over here, even though a shears can be used to remove a saddle from a pig, clicking that button does not actually do that, and it leaves the saddle intact with the pig. This horse decided to jump off this cliff, so it's pretty low on health, but as you can see, it has both a saddle and diamond horse armor. We can still interact with the saddle the same as we always have before, and if we hop off here, we can go ahead and use a shears on it, and you'll see first comes the armor off, and then if I use it again, there goes the saddle. And he's gonna jump again. Great. And since saddles are now craftable, we no longer need to rely on finding them in various structures throughout the world. Instead, we'll now find leather in these loot chests, as we're expected to then craft them instead of just finding them as is. And that change will apply to each of these places where you could previously find saddles and loot chests. And now on to music, as there is this new music disc in game that's got this beautiful white texture to it. And if you want to get this disc for yourself, you just need to complete a return to sender. If I go into survival mode here and let this ghast throw them at me, I can return a fireball to it. And not only do I get that achievement, but there is the disc. Rain also induces slightly less fog than the previous snapshot, so here's what that looks like. And when it's raining, we should not see that same fog applied to interiors. The dried ghast block needs to be hydrated in order to grow, but previously you had to place the water directly on that block because if it flowed onto it, it would just break the dried ghast block, but now that is going to completely work. We can flow it straight over the top and it's going to remain where it is. If you'd like to check out the list of technical changes, you can do so by clicking on the link in the description box down below, but anyway, we are very close to this update. I cannot wait for it. So anyway, if you have enjoyed, go ahead and subscribe for more, and I'll see y'all next time.